Bundesliga SV Darmstadt 98 vs Wolfsburg prediction, team news, lineups preview. Bundesliga basement club SV Darmstadt 98 will be looking to propel themselves out of the relegation zone when they play host to Wolfsburg at the Merck-Stadion and Bollenfalltor on Saturday afternoon. These two out-of-form teams have picked up the fewest points over the last 5 German top-flight matches, with Darmstadt collecting just 2 compared to Wolfsburg's 3. Match preview. Darmstadt have extended their winless run in the Bundesliga to 7 matches after suffering a 3-2 away defeat to fellow promoted side Heidenheim last weekend, their 9th league loss of the campaign. Die Lilien were leading 2-1 heading into the final half-hour thanks to an own goal from Leonard Maloney, but Heidenheim quickly turned the game on if head courtesy of 2 goals in 2 minutes from central defender Patrick Meinke. Following Union Berlin's victory over Borussia Mönchengladbach last weekend, as well as the goalless draw between Köln and Mainz 0-5, Torsten Lieberknecht's side have slipped from 16th place to the foot of the Bundesliga table. But victory on Saturday could be enough to see them climb out of the danger zone if other results go their way. Darmstadt, who have conceded a league-high 37 goals thus far, enter their clash with Wolfsburg having only picked up 5 points from their first 7 home matches this term, their worst-ever points tally at Merck-Stadion and Bollenfalltor at this stage of a Bundesliga season. Die Lilien have also failed to win each of their last 2 home games without scoring against fellow strugglers Mainz and Köln, but they can reminisce about the 3-1 victory over Wolfsburg in their last home meeting in October 2016. After making a bright start to the 2023-24 campaign, winning 4 of their first 6 Bundesliga matches, Wolfsburg have since plummeted down the top-flight standings after winning just 1 of their last 8 games, losing 3 of their last 4 in the process. Die Weissgrunnen were unable to shake off the disappointment of losing in extra time to Mönchengladbach in the DFB Pokal last 16, as they suffered another 1-0 defeat at home against Freiburg in the Bundesliga last weekend, with Michael Gregoritsch netting the only goal in the 74th minute. The pressure is beginning to mount on manager Niko Kovac, who will now be looking over his shoulder at a possible relegation scrap as his Wolfsburg side currently sit 15th in the Bundesliga table and only 6 points above the bottom 3. Only Heidenheim and Werder Bremen 1 each have picked up fewer points on the road this season than Wolfsburg 3, who head into Saturday's match having lost 6 away games in a row by an aggregate score of 17-5. Defeat against Darmstadt would see Wolfsburg equal an unwanted club record of 7 straight-away league defeats, which they last achieved 18 years ago. However, victory versus Die Lilien could propel Kovac and co back into contention for European qualification as well as provide a much-needed boost ahead of a tricky clash with Bayern Munich next week. Team news. Darmstadt quartet Marvin Mellum broken leg, Christoph Zimmermann, Fraser Hornby and Braden Manu all remain sidelined with injuries, while Fabian Nürnberger ankle and Fabian Holland illness are both doubtful and will be assessed ahead of kickoff. Christoph Clara and Matej Maglica will both be pushing to return to the starting lineup and could replace Jan-Nick Muller and Thomas Isherwood at centre-back, with Klaus Jasula set to retain his spot at the heart of the defence. With Matthias Bader expected to return at right wing-back, Tim Skark could move into attack to take the place of either Luca Pfeiffer or Aaron Seidel, who are still searching for their first Bundesliga goals of the season. As for Wolfsburg, Lucas Mecca, Amin Sarr both knee, Patrick Wimmer ligament and Rogerio hamstring are all nursing injuries and are not expected to return until the new year, while Maximilian Arnold is suspended due to an accumulation of yellow cards. The absence of key midfielder Arnold could see Astor Vrance handed a start alongside Matthias Svanberg, with Lovro Major and either Yannick Gerhardt or Václav Cerny operating in advanced roles in behind central striker Jonas Wind, who has scored 9 goals this season but just 1 in his last 7 games. SV Darmstadt 98 possible starting lineup: Schuhen, Clara, Jasula, Maglica, Bader, Kemp, Holland, Carrick, Skark, Pfeiffer, Wilhelmsen. Wolfsburg possible starting lineup: Casteels, Lacroix, Jens, Zeziger, Baku, Svanberg, Vronx, Mail, Cerny, Major, Wind. We say, SV Darmstadt 98 1-2 Wolfsburg. Saturday's fixture represents a good opportunity for both Darmstadt and Wolfsburg to return to winning ways and climb away from danger before the mid-season winter break begins in the middle of next week. Wolfsburg have endured a miserable run of form away from home, but their attackers should have more joy in the final third against a leaky Darmstadt backline that has conceded an average of 2.6 goals per game so far this season. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.